Holy crap, guys. Things are starting to get scary. It's currently about 12:30 p.m. on the East Coast, and we are selling off all across the board, and not just a little sell-off. We are down massively, both in the stock market and the crypto market, which we will talk about crypto in this video, even though I usually don't talk about crypto on my channel. So let's get into it. No time to waste in this video. If you all find value, smash that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and let's just get into it. So it's 12:30 p.m. right now on the East Coast. We have the Russell down 3.9%, Nasdaq's down 3.4%, the S&P's down 2.8%, which I guess isn't that bad compared to the Russell, and it's not bad at all compared to crypto. We'll talk about that in a couple of minutes, guys, as we have the Dow Jones down 2.1%, and the VIX up 19%. Now the VIX is back over 30. If I pull up that chart, you guys will be able to see it. Take a look. VIX is now up over 30. It's actually heading to the mid-30s right now, which you guys can see mid-30s has been kind of that top peak range over the past couple of months. So I'm watching that point here coming up on the VIX. We have gold and silver down as well. Silver's down 3%, and we have gold down 2.3% on the day. And let's take a look at crypto very quickly here. I'll give you all what crypto's down, and then we'll talk more about why crypto's down in a couple of minutes. So currently Bitcoin's down 14%, Ethereum's down 17%, we have XRP down 12%, and we have the entire crypto market down 13.5% in just one day. And let me see what Dogecoin is at just for fun. Let's see here. Dogecoin, holy mackerel, guys. Dogecoin's at 5.5 cents right now. Holy freaking crap. It actually got down all the way to 0.052. Now it's at 0.056. So crypto is getting destroyed. Everything is getting destroyed right now. So let's go back to SPY quickly, which you guys can see. It hit a fresh low at about $374, and we have Triple Q. You guys can see here, Triple Q hit $276. So we are now officially at the lowest point pretty much at this, during this entire bear market, or the lowest point of this bear market, which is crazy, and there's no signs of it slowing down. We talked about this like crazy on the channel, guys. No signs of it slowing down. Inflation's going up. That's not looking like it's slowing down. The Fed is starting to taper now aggressively. Well, not too aggressively, but they are starting to taper, and they're going to increase that taper in the coming months here. They're bringing down that balance sheet, and interest rates are going up, and they're not looking to go down anytime soon by the looks of it right now, because the Fed has to fight inflation somehow. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and now let's just dive into what's going on with Celsius. And first and foremost, guys, I'm not a crypto expert. In fact, I don't even like crypto that much. I'm not a crypto hater. I'm just kind of in the middle, right? I don't think people should put too much money into crypto personally, and I think it's a decent idea to have maybe a little bit exposure. That's the way that I do it, and that's the way I have it now pretty much. I have a little teeny tiny bit of Bitcoin, and maybe I'll talk about that a little bit here. You guys probably know I've talked about this on the channel many times before. So before we dive into my Bitcoin and what I'm doing and kind of my thoughts on that, due to extreme market conditions, let's talk a little bit about Celsius here, guys. Due to extreme market conditions, today we are announcing that Celsius is pausing all withdrawals, swap, and transfers between accounts, the company said in a memo, which is unbelievable. And the move has raised concerns about Celsius's solvency, right? And if you guys didn't know, Celsius is a lending platform. Think of these platforms that you can put your Bitcoin, you lend them your Bitcoin there, or whatever other cryptos they have. I don't know. I've never personally done it. We'll talk about that in a little bit as well. But you give them your Bitcoin and you earn some sort of yield on it. 8-9%. I think that's what Celsius had. Other platforms like BlockFi, it's probably something similar to that. So these platforms here, I've always thought were very risky, and the fact that they're doing this now, again, this makes it seem like it's a little bit fishy, right? And maybe now that we're getting this massive dump in Bitcoin, we're getting in a bear market, margin calls are probably right around the corner. They're happening now, I bet. This could lead to a company's demise. Let's be honest. This could lead to a company going bankrupt, and the firm has seen the value of its assets more than half since October when it handled $26 billion in client funds. That was back in October. And their coin, I guess they have their own coin, Celsius's Cell token, has also erased 97%. It's down 97%, guys, since October, which is just, I mean, it might as well just go to zero at that point. And back in, or rather now, again, back in October, they had $26 billion in client funds, roughly. Now they have $8 billion lent out to clients and almost $12 billion in assets under management as of May. So that has come down a massive, massive amount. So let me ask you this. Why would you lend to a company like Celsius? Why would you lend to even BlockFi, guys? These companies are highly risky. What people don't understand is if you lend to platforms like these and you're getting 8-9% return, and it kind of seems like it's guaranteed, it's risk-free, that's kind of how it's marketed, in my opinion. I don't know, call me crazy. You have to realize the risk you're taking. It's huge in my opinion, because if we get in, sure, I mean, it's great when the gravy train's running, Bitcoin's going up, the markets are going up, the Fed is, has rates at zero, printing money. It's great when everything is going well, right? But what about the bear market, right? What about when rates are going up, cutting, the balance sheet? What about that when the Fed's not as accommodative and crypto starts to go down? That's what we're seeing now, guys. Dominoes are slowly starting to fall, in my opinion. So why would you lend to Celsius? And from my understanding, again, I'm not a Bitcoin expert. I'm not big into Bitcoin. I just don't have much interest in crypto personally. Call me crazy. I don't know. I like the stock market more. But from my understanding, people don't put their entire Bitcoin holding or all their crypto in something like a Celsius or BlockFi. I'm sure people have done that, but I don't think the majority of people do that, right? Most people like myself, they have a cold storage wallet, Ledger and NOS, that's what I have, and they just keep their Bitcoin. And wasn't the whole idea of Bitcoin and certain cryptos to have it in cold storage so no one can really have access to it? It can't get hacked or you can't lose it. So these platforms, I think they're just predatory, to be honest. I mean, I don't really respect these platforms, nor would I ever promote them. That's why I've never talked about these guys. Trust me, I probably could have and made some money doing it, but I really have not done that, and I don't use them personally. And I've said this on the channel before. I think they're pretty shady. I don't want to say shady for sure, and I don't want to just make it seem like they're complete trash. Everybody's that's affiliated with them trash. I'm not saying that, right? I'm not saying that. Do your own research. But for me, I always thought it was fishy, and this is not something new. I've thought this for a year, 2 years plus at this point, for a while, and I've said it on the channel. So what do you guys think? And the funny thing is I posted something on my Instagram and on TikTok. I made a TikTok about it. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, by the way, guys, at StasSurFest on both of those platforms. The funny thing is, I saw a picture of the CEO of Celsius, and you guys might have saw it if you already saw my TikTok or my Instagram, and he had a shirt on that said, I'm pulling it up right now because I forget exactly what it said, but the CEO, his name is Alex Mashinsky. He had a shirt on that says, banks are not your friends. Well, at least banks, they let you withdraw your money. They let you transfer your money. I mean, you're holding your client's money hostage. It looks like you're not, Celsius are not your friends, right? Celsius is not your friend. So, I mean, it's so funny, the hypocrisy here. Look at this guy. I mean, come on, guys, look at this freaking guy. Would you trust this guy with your money? I mean, geez Louise. So, yeah, that's happening right now. Bitcoin might get hit even more. Crypto might get hit even more. And I've been open about this. I bought Bitcoin in May of 2020. I had a $10,000, $15,000 cost basis after buying it, and I sold 3/4 of my position in March, April, May, that general range, or whenever it hit 55K, guys. That's where I sold. I remember that distinctly, 55K. Whenever it hit that point, that's where I sold, and then it ran to 69, if you guys remember, which is the all-time high. So ultimately, with hindsight, I did sell a little early, but look at where it is now, 23,000. So I sold out, and I still hold that little quarter, that little sliver of a Bitcoin position. I'm still holding, and I'm going to continue waiting out on Bitcoin. Like I said, I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist, and I'm not a hater of Bitcoin. I'm in the middle, and I do want to buy more, but I'm waiting patiently until it gets down under 10,000, right? Under 10,000, if it gets back to 510 again, I will be buying way more Bitcoin, because think about it. If you get an average price of Bitcoin 7,000, 8,000. I think it's going to have another run again. Call me crazy, but I think it's going to run again. Whether I agree with it or not, it doesn't matter. I think it's going to run again, and I'm looking to make money on that next bull cycle, which who knows when it's going to come, but I'm getting ready for it because I want to throw some speculative money at it. And that's what this is, guys, a speculative trade, bet, whatever you want to call it. I'm not throwing all my money into Bitcoin, right? I'm putting a little bit in, which if I lost it, if it went down, if I was wrong, it's fine. And at the end of the day, I've already made a decent amount of money on Bitcoin from 2020 to, now. Even now I'm up. And when I sold in 21, and I also sold Bitcoin and traded it back in 2017. If you guys have been following my channel for a while, you remember that. So that is my little talk here on Bitcoin, crypto, and kind of my thoughts. And again, I'm far from an expert, guys, and nor do I want to be an expert in Bitcoin crypto. I like the lane that I'm in here, stock market, investing, personal finance a little bit. That's what I'm more into personally. So let me know your thoughts, and let's go over some stocks. I feel like I ranted a little bit too much there on crypto and Bitcoin, but let's talk a little bit about what's going on here. We have Voyager, shocker, that's down 17%. Coinbase, which let's see what that's doing. Last I checked, that was down under $50. Oh wow, now it's over $50. Look at that. That ended up being a nice little trading opportunity there. Coinbase got all the way to 45. Now it's at 54. Holy crap. It is up 20% from that low, which was hit right around the open from today. So big move up in Coinbase. I'm still not touching it, but kudos to that. Big move. Intraday, although it is still down 8.5% on the day, so keep that in mind. It did move nicely, but it's still down overall. And we have big tech. Let's see here what big tech is doing quickly before I wrap the video up, guys. Apple is now towards the bottom of the channel again. We hit a fresh low at 132. It's down 1.8% on the day. Google, let's see here. Google, it's down 2.5%, and I'm looking to buy more Google under 2,000, so bring it on. I hope it actually does get under 2,000 at some point in the future. That'd be awesome. What are the other ones? Amazon, last I checked, was almost under 100. It's at 104 right now. The recent low was at 101. That's after the split. And, if we take out 100 and we start moving down in 90, 95, I might have to pick up some Amazon kind of as a short-term trade, because at that point, I think it'd be way oversold. We probably would be in need of some sort of snapback, right? So I'm going to be looking at Amazon sub 100. I like that one. Maybe I'll even consider, buying some, what's it called here? Calls on it. I don't really do that much anymore for the short term, buying calls, but hey, if I see it get to a point where I'm like, holy crap, that's just way oversold, I might buy some calls, short-term calls on Amazon. We shall see for a little snapback, but we're not there yet, and I'll keep you updated. I'll keep you updated in the next couple of days, so make sure to subscribe for the content, guys, if you haven't done so already. And literally every stock on my watch list right now, you can't see it, but take my word for it, every stock is red, guys. It's one of those days. So I'm going to wrap the video up here. We talked a little bit more about crypto than I wanted to, but whatever. It's valuable for you guys, in my opinion. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure to join my Patreon if you want all my moves in the markets, morning videos exclusive for the Patreon members, and more one-on-one access to me. That's linked down below. You could also get your 5 stocks for Moomoo, each up to $2,500 with a $100 deposit, and you get 6 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All of that is linked down below, and you could also try out Seeking Alpha. You get $40 off the premium membership. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, as always. Cheers. Good luck today. We're gonna need it. I'll see you later.